So this is update about pneumatics for emco turn 220p pneumatic version, probably. So thing is, those are electro pneumatic valves, and till this day I did not configured macro functions how to control it. So I made button for activating tailstock, buttons for activating power chuck, and thing is that it is possible to activate all those parts in two different ways. One way is to apply current to go all the time through electromagnetic valves, and when current goes all the time through electromagnetic valves, it generates heat, and I checked every 5 minutes approximately how hot it is, and it became hotter and hotter, and I asked myself, is this normal or not? I do not know. I managed to make tailstock to work, but all those valves were very hot. So after experimenting, I determined to write macros so that current goes only when it's needed. And basically this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 solid state relays control electromagnetic valves. So when here LED is not turned on, that means that current is not flowing in electromagnetic valves. So now I will show how it needs to look when it. So I will first try to open power chuck. So as we can see, only for short amount of time current was flowing to electromagnetic valves, and now for closing. So this is for closing. Again, very short amount of time. Next is I need to make button for part catcher, but I can show M301 is command for activating part catcher. So this is for part catcher, and when I press enter, so it is possible now when both LEDs are turned on. That means that current is flowing into those two electromagnetic valves, and as we can see, actuator is activated, and when I want, usually part catcher is closed, so there is no need to current flow all the time. So now I will retract it. And the biggest problem was tailstock. So Now let's these two solid state relays control tailstock, and now this mean tailstock is in position in. So when I press this, so now it's in position in. Now I will press position out. So for short amount of time, current flow to one of these two valves, and as we can see, tailstock is out. And I added function to little by little move tailstock. So when I press plus, now I will bring out tailstock even more out, and it will trigger this sensor. So this is for safety. So this is maximum. And this sensor is connected to Z limit switch. So when I activate this sensor, I get message limit switch trigger and everything needs to stop. So I can retract it. So little by little, and when I reset system, I can retract it normally. So it's retracted. So this is how parts need to be configured. Current needs to flow. So current needs to flow through these valves only when you want to activate something, not all the time, because it becomes very hot. And how you can manage to achieve that by output signals. You need to, according to your macro function, need to decide, do you want to active low state or active high state. So for example, output 7 is active low and output 6 is active low. So now I will retract it. Dobro. File, open file. So this is macro function for activating tailstock. Tailstock activates signal output 7. So when I press this button, it activates this macro function. And when I press file, open file, no. When I press this button, I activate this macro function. And when I press when I press one of these two buttons, I activate this macro, ROM chuck. So M101, file, open file, no. M202 when I press one of these two buttons. So, and file, open, no. And when I press plus plus or minus minus, I activate this macro M tailstock activate output. File, open file, no. So this is other for minus or plus, I don't know which one, because I re-edited everything now. And file, open file. This is for part catcher, activate signal. File, open file, no. Part catcher, deactivate output. No. And here you can adjust, you can make your own buttons and assign each function and each LEDs. So this is activate LED 3. Tailstock, so when I press this, I can edit this code. And thing is that code in Mach Screen Editor must match the code in Mach 3. So when you open this file, open file, this should match exactly in every single sign and letter. Tailstock output 7. Otherwise you can have problems and you will not know why you have problems. So, and when you make some changes, you use data and close, save, close, no, and one more time. Battery is dying, and that's it for update.